Dear students, this book is the real beginning of actual science. Till now, you have only been exploring your surroundings. But now, it's time to go beyond and understand more complex phenomena around us. The word science, what does it really mean? We may think science is very big and only scientists are great. Of course, scientists are great, but science itself means something simple. It's just a way of thinking. Science is about observing carefully, asking questions, and trying to understand what we don't know. Now, there are two types of people. The first type, they just get up, do their routine, and go back to sleep. They don't care about their surroundings. For example, they see plants, leaves are green. That's all. No questions. They see fire, flames are yellow or blue. It's hot. That's all. They see some metal looks different or behaving different, they don't think much about it. But the second type of people are different. They question everything. Why is something big? Why is something small? Why is it hard? Why is it green? Why is it hot? Why does it attract? What are clouds? Why is it raining? They keep asking why. So, if you want to move ahead in science, the first requirement is this: you must become curious. And one of the most important objective of this subject is to make you curious. Whether you are the first type of kid or the second type of kid, this book will make you curious. After this subject, you should start wondering about everything, from a tiny sand grain to the tallest mountain. Most of the big discoveries in science started from very simple curiosity. For example, once upon a time, Newton was resting under an apple tree. The apple fell. Now people had seen fruits fall thousands of times. But Newton asked, why does it fall to the ground? Why doesn't it fly away? That simple curiosity changed the history of science forever. But with every new discovery, new questions come up. Newton found that everything falls to the ground. But then, why is the moon not falling? Why is the sun not falling? Why are the stars not falling? Only the apples fall. So, every answer leads to more and more questions. That's how science keeps moving forward, even today. This book is designed in a way to make you look at different domains of science and guide you about what to become curious of. It also gives you simple, thought provoking experiments to make you more observant. One important thing you will realize is in the beginning, things may look very different. Why leaves are green, why glass is transparent, why some things are hot, why some are heavy, all may look separate. But as science grows, you will see that everything is actually connected. Scientists have found that the whole universe follows common behaviors. So, this book is organized like this. First, we look at our planet Earth, one of the rarest places in the universe because it has living organisms. The first focus is on life itself. How do seeds grow? How do plants and animals survive? Next, we will see that every living organism needs food. So, we will ask questions like, do all animals eat the same food? Do all humans eat the same food? Why do different cultures have different foods? Then we move to one of the most important things of life, water. Earth is very special because we are the only planet in the solar system that has liquid water. Water is essential for life. Water has unique properties. It can change to steam when heated, turn into ice when cooled, dissolves many things, and help in cleaning. We will explore all this. Having studied all this about Earth, you must also ask, why should curiosity stops only with Earth? Beyond Earth, there is the sun, there is the moon, the stars, and the entire galaxy. So, this book will also make you curious about the universe itself. The scope of this chapter is very wide. From asking why a leaf has a particular structure all the way to exploring galaxies. Even without realizing, you have already been using the scientific method in your life. For example, maybe your pen stopped working, or your water bottle started leaking, or your food got spoiled in your lunchbox. What did you do? You checked what went wrong. Maybe the lid was not closed properly. Maybe the ink got finished. You tried to find the reason. That's the scientific process. The scientific process is simple. First, observe carefully because of the curiosity. Then ask, why is it happening? Next, guess possible answers. Finally, check if your guess is correct. If it is correct, you can explain the reason. This is what scientists do. But remember, it's not only scientists. Anyone who follows this process in solving problems is actually a scientist in their own way. Look at very successful people: Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Newton, and Nobel Prize winners, even creative people like James Cameron, who made Avatar, or Walt Disney. They are successful not because of talent, but because they were solving problems. Whomever solves bigger problems becomes more successful. Whoever solves smaller problems becomes less successful. Whoever solves no problem remains ordinary. So, if you want to become extraordinary, you must try to solve problems. Problem solving can be about anything: economy, society, personal life, but the key is you must follow a scientific process. So, the simplest way to become successful is ask yourself, am I a problem solver? If yes, even if today you solve small problems, tomorrow you can become one of the best problem solvers. And the best problem solvers always the most successful people. This chapter also teaches you one more thing. Solving problems is rarely a one man job. In school, exams make you write alone. But in real life, success comes when you work with others. Different problems need different skills, and that can only happen in teams. Look at people like Steve Jobs. They always worked with strong team. So, one of the most important traits you must learn is teamwork. So, this chapter wants you to do three things: become curious about everything, start solving problems using the scientific process, learn to work with others as a team. That's the real beginning of science.